There is a quiet kind of power that does not argue, does not chase, and does not explain itself into exhaustion. It does not need to raise its voice. It does not need to threaten departure. It stands, calm, steady, immovable. And in its stillness, it commands more respect than any demand ever could. We have been taught that boundaries must be announced loudly to be effective, that we must warn others, correct them, convince them. But the more we insist on being respected, the more we reveal that we fear we are not. Real authority does not beg to be acknowledged. It is felt before it is heard. The ancient emperor once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That line is not poetic decoration. It is instruction. If we do not govern ourselves, we will attempt to govern others. If we cannot regulate our own emotions, we will attempt to regulate the behavior of those around us. And that is where resentment begins. The silent standard is not about control. It is about inner order. It is about building a self so disciplined that disrespect finds no entry point. It is about becoming the kind of man whose presence alone sets the tone. We do not demand better treatment. We embody it. And so we begin not with them, but with ourselves. 1. We master the morning before we face the world. Each morning is a rehearsal for who we are becoming. Before the noise of messages, expectations, and opinions floods in, we sit with our own mind. We examine it. We ask, what will disturb me today? What insult, what delay, what indifference will test my restraint? Marcus Aurelius reminded himself at dawn that he would meet the meddling, the ungrateful, the arrogant, not to grow cynical, but to grow prepared. We do the same. When we anticipate friction, we are not shocked by it. And when we are not shocked, we do not overreact. Unspoken boundaries are born in this quiet discipline. If we wake up reactive, we will spend the day negotiating our worth. If we wake up grounded, we will move through the day anchored. Others sense this difference immediately. Calm is intimidating to chaos. We do not chase validation in the morning. We build composure. We remind ourselves that our character, not their approval, is the metric. Seneca warned that he who depends on another's favor becomes their prisoner. So we refuse captivity. By the time we step into the world, we have already won the first battle. Our mind is not for sale. And from that foundation, respect begins. 2. We withdraw from what diminishes us. Without announcement. There is a temptation to explain every boundary, to justify why we are stepping back, to draft speeches about what we will and will not tolerate. But explanation often masks insecurity. When we are certain, we act. Epictetus taught that if someone speaks ill of you, live in such a way that no one believes them. Notice the emphasis. Live, not argue, not defend endlessly. Live differently. When someone crosses a line, we do not explode. We observe, we adjust, we remove access. Quietly, the door closes without drama, and in that silence, the message is clear. This behavior does not align with my standard. Anger is loud but weak. It seeks immediate relief. Discipline is quiet and enduring. It accepts the discomfort of walking away, rather than the degradation of staying where one is diminished. When we withdraw without theatrics, we shift the power dynamic. We are no longer trying to win the moment. We are preserving our character. And character, over time, commands more loyalty than any argument ever could. 3. We refuse to negotiate with disrespect. Disrespect often arrives subtly, through sarcasm, through dismissiveness, through small erosions of dignity. The untrained mind reacts emotionally. It feels wounded. It demands correction. But we must ask, what are we truly protecting? Our ego or our integrity? The ego wants to retaliate. Integrity wants to remain intact. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed, Marcus wrote. This is not weakness. It is radical sovereignty. When we decide that another person's words do not define us, their weapon dissolves. We do not engage in verbal combat to prove our worth. If correction is needed, it is delivered once, calmly, firmly, without venom. And if it is ignored, we respond with distance, not desperation. Respect is not extracted through force. It is granted to those who demonstrate self-command. When we refuse to stoop, we set the elevation of the interaction. Others either rise to meet it or fade away. 4. We anchor our identity in virtue, not approval. If our identity depends on how we are treated, we will constantly be negotiating. But if it is rooted in virtue, courage, temperance, justice, wisdom, then treatment becomes secondary. Seneca wrote that the wise man is content with himself. That does not mean isolation, it means sufficiency. When we are sufficient within, we do not tolerate what corrodes us externally. Unspoken boundaries grow from this sufficiency. We are not afraid to lose someone who does not align. We are not frantic to be chosen. We have already chosen ourselves. Through discipline. This is where emotional resilience is forged. We stop interpreting every slight as a crisis. We see it as information. Does this person operate within my values? If not, the answer is not rage, it is recalibration. Approval is fickle, virtue is stable, and stability attracts a deeper form of respect than charm ever will. 5. We let our consistency speak louder than our words. The final test of the silent standard is consistency. Anyone can declare a boundary once. Few can uphold it repeatedly when loneliness, desire, or nostalgia begin whispering. This is where we separate from the undisciplined version of ourselves. We remember that strength is not built in grand gestures but in quiet repetition. Each time we choose composure over chaos, we reinforce who we are. Epictetus reminded us that no man is free who is not master of himself. When we break our own standards to avoid discomfort, we become enslaved to impulse, to validation, to fear of being alone. But when we hold the line, calmly, steadily, without bitterness, we feel something shift internally. We are no longer reacting to life. We are shaping it, and others feel it too. They may not understand it, they may not articulate it, but they sense the gravity of someone who does not bend under emotional pressure. The silent standard is not about pride, it is about order. It is not about punishing others, it is about protecting the soul from corrosion. Each morning, we recommit to mastery, not over them, but over ourselves. We do not demand respect. We become the kind of men for whom disrespect feels out of place. And in that quiet transformation, we discover something far greater than validation. We discover freedom.